What is up, guys? Darklite Reactions here, coming back at you with another banger reaction video. Welcome back, and if this is your first time to the channel, welcome in. I am Darklite. I make gaming and reaction videos of all kinds. I react to all styles of music on this channel and play a variety of games, not only on this channel and live here, but I also have a secondary channel called Darklite Gaming. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hopefully by the end of this video, I will earn your subscription. With that being said, what are we doing today? We are checking out some more Freeze the Fall guys, and we are checking out their song called Hypothermia. I will link the original video as well as the band's channel down below. This, I think, might be our fourth or fifth reaction. I absolutely love these guys. They're killing it. They're super talented, and they're very young still. So it's again, it's a younger band, similar to The Warning in the sense of age, of when they started. The last few reactions, like I said, they absolutely killed it. I absolutely enjoyed those songs. A few of them were cover songs, but a lot of them were their own songs. I think one was even a live version, and I absolutely love them. So we're going to hop into this reaction, and I'm also going to do something a little bit different today. Since we know that they are okay with reactions now, I'm going to go full screen. So basically, how we're going to do this real quickly is I'll shrink my camera down, go full screen, kind of try to stay out of the way, and then anytime I pause or go to talk about something, I'll make sure I zoom my camera in so you guys can see my face as I talk and engage with you. Alright? With that being said, guys, keep in mind this is a reaction video. Sometimes I do have to add blurs, I do pause, I do rewind, and I do talk and react. If that's not for you, feel free to go and check out the original down below. With that being said, guys, I'm going to hop into this reaction. Let me go to blend mode. There we go. We'll go to full screen here for you guys. Hold on, we should be getting full screen there. And then yep, there we go. Alright, there we go, guys. Let's do this. Oh. Alright, my bad, guys. That should fix the problem there. Alright, let's do this.
I drape the clouds over my
let's talk about it real quickly. First of all, guys, sorry about the little glitching there. Running a check on my computer, so I think that's what was causing the little glitches there for a second. But this is fire so far. I like the overall feel of this one and start of this one, so we're going to back it up out of respect for it. Lot to talk about here already, but I want to let this go for a little bit longer. Definitely interested to hear your guys' thoughts so far, but like I said, let's back it up here, let this go again. Gotta hear a little bit more.
Love
so let's talk about this. I'll back it up here a little bit. Lot to say. All right. First and foremost, this is crazy. I mean, we've reacted to, like I said, I think 3 or 4 of their stuff so far. I think 1 or 2 was a live version. One of them was a cover, I believe. This is their most recent one, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And it's, you could tell the growth. Absolutely solid. First of all, vocals, I love how she keeps going up in an octave and down, and her down, up and down. I like that. The way her voice sounds there in the chorus. Solid drum playing by him. I really like how the drum and guitar sounds on this one. Bass is solid. I will say too, it looks like they filmed this outside. I'd be interested to know if that's true, because dude, it looks like I'd freeze my ass off. I'm not gonna lie. If they've had to film this outside, if you guys know how, music videos work, they take a long time. I mean, we're watching a 4-minute video, but this probably took a days, maybe 2 days, maybe 3 days worth of work. And spending all that time outside, oh man. So, like the environment, got a lot more I want to talk about, but I'm gonna save it towards the end. I'm still interested to hear more about this one. Love when she hits that note. That rise in the octave of her voice. Wow. Sorry guys, I forgot to pause there. I got mesmerized by the video. Again, this is a solid one. Like I said, I have a lot to say, but I'm trying to save most of the majority of it towards the end. Alright, I want to get through this reaction, but this is a solid song. This is, and by far, this is my favorite. I also still have to check, I think, Daughter of Witches, or something like that. They even themselves mentioned it in the comments, so don't worry, I'm gonna check that out. If I mispronounce the song name, I apologize. This is amazing, like I said, so we'll talk about it. Bear with me here, but I want to back it up one more time. We'll let it play out the rest of the way here, guys. Definitely let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Solid vocals right here. Nice break too. Dude, this is insane. Quinn, Arya, Jonah. Yep, I'm aware that's their names too, by the way. I've been learning. And again, it's thanks to you fans. And themselves, I believe. I'm pretty sure they came into a few of our reactions. Wow, dude. They had a whole set and makeup design. They had a whole team on this one. Wow. Alright, guys, let's talk about it. Let's talk about this. This is probably, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna make this my thumbnail picture, so that's why I backed it up here. But alright, let's go ahead and talk about this. So this is a solid one. I've enjoyed all of what we've reacted to by them so far. But hold on, let me fix my camera here now. I tried a new setting here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that setting. I figured out that I could go what's called blend mode. So back to normal, there we go. So during my full screen reactions now, I will go into blend mode. So it will basically blend my room in with the video and make my camera see-through, so you guys will still be able to see everything, and I can go full screen and I won't feel like I'm blocking anything. So moving forward, I'm going to try to play with that and kind of adjust and crop and adjust it as needed. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought about how that looked. First and foremost, make sure you guys go and give this video a like. This was a solid performance. I mean, you could tell the growth. You can absolutely tell the growth just by the video speaks for itself. The video absolutely speaks for itself. Sorry there, my camera freaked out for a minute. Like I said, I'm running a check right now and probably shouldn't be doing a reaction video at the same time, but solid performance overall by them. I'd have to say, what are my few key parts? Like, my brain is still rattled from this. Because like I said, a lot of what we've reacted to by them, we did one other video, and it was a solid video. We reacted to Glitch. I really enjoyed that song, but this one, I don't know. I just felt. I mean, again, it's 2 months ago, so like I said, they're growing with each reaction we've done. We're like a timeline of stuff we've reacted to. And I'd have to say this is my favorite so far. Hypothermia has to be my favorite. If you guys know me, I'm a huge nerd for at heart, I am a country kid, so I love outdoorsy, I love environment, and that's why I was saying earlier, especially here, they look like their clothes are soaked. If they were filming this outside, kudos to them. First of all, round of applause. They deserve that, because you guys have no idea how cold they must have been during the filming of this. Because like I said, this isn't like they just filmed for 5 minutes and then got to change. Like, this takes time. Like I said, I do have some knowledge of how the music industry works. I have some friends that ended up artists. I played guitar growing up a little bit. I took actual courses and classes and lessons and a variety of different things. So I'm familiar that music videos and the production of music videos, they take a while. They take effort, they take time. This one, if you saw there, they had a full credited, they had a full team on this one. So this, I would be interested to know how long they were out there in the cold. And again, if you guys end up seeing my reaction, this was a solid performance. I could not have done what you guys are doing at your age. I couldn't have done it. I mean, it takes discipline, it takes time, it takes dedication, and it takes rejection. That's the other thing you don't see is bands, especially younger bands, get rejected so many times at so many places, even if they're good. Whether it's their age, whether it's the style of music they're playing, those are certain things you don't see, behind the scenes. So they have to it really and you got to think too, just like with YouTube videos, like with what I do, they also have to self-promote. That's not easy to do. It's not easy to do, even with social media nowadays. You got to bring people to your channel. You got to bring people to your page, whether it's Facebook, whether it's just a regular website, whether you're trying to bring people to a show. So the discipline that goes into this cannot be overlooked. Seriously, you guys are killing it. Please don't stop. I've seen a lot of these younger bands where they hit They get that growth spurt and then they just stop for some reason. There's a few bands. I can't name them off the top of my head, but it's sad to see when super talented bands give up. Please don't give up. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. If you guys are still finishing school, obviously graduate. I believe you guys are from Canada, so correct me if I'm wrong down below. But make sure you guys graduate, finish school out, and just keep going, because you guys got it. You got your own sound here. This didn't sound like anything, didn't sound generic. It was your song, and you guys absolutely killed it. I loved the overall style in her vocals. Like I said, when she kept going up in her vocal range there, and up in her octave, really loved that, especially in the chorus. I like that kind of break there towards the middle. Loved the acting as well. I don't know who the actors are, if they're related to them, if they know them, or if they actually just reached out and hired an acting team. But the two actors that played the one girl in the cloak and then the guy with the crown, it looked like he had on, whoever he was supposed to be, whether he was supposed to be a warlock or evil, Pope or whatever. Solid acting on all parts. Like, it drew me in. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it actually drew me in there for a little bit. I was like mesmerized and almost forgot I was doing a reaction video. So this was a solid song. I have no complaints on this one. I definitely recommend checking it out. I will link it down below. Please, guys, if you see this reaction, keep going. You guys are killing it. This was absolutely awesome, and I promise you I'm going to get to a lot of them. I also have already checked this one out too. I'm not even going to spoil it, but I have to just edit the video and put it together. So a reaction to this one is coming out here, I would say in the next week or two, because I'm kind of backed up on other reactions. But you guys also killed it. This was, again, I'm not going to spoil my reaction, but this one is coming, and then I know the one you guys recommended as well. I also have more Warning reactions coming. I have some more Nightwish reactions in the chamber, some more Epica reactions. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support on the channel. I do appreciate it. You guys have been absolutely awesome. And again, make sure you guys go subscribe to Freeze the Fall. Let's get them, let's continue to get them growth. They are super talented. And like I said, this was an absolute solid song. I mean, the energy level on it, I would have to say, like I said, my favorite parts were the bass and the drums on this one. I loved how heavy they sounded together. I mean, they blended well, perfectly, and just the chugginess of them I really liked. Overall, solid guitar playing on her part. She killed it. And then, like I said, there towards that like break there was, I would say post pre-chorus or whatever, towards the end, I really liked when there was like that pause and you just kind of saw like everything get quiet for a minute, and then her soft vocals come in, and then they went up in an octave. She went up in an octave, and then they just came back into the chorus, and it was just, it blended perfectly. So I definitely recommend this one. If you guys haven't checked the song out, I'll link the original down below. As always, guys, stay healthy and happy. Peace out.
Darklite reactions lighting up your mind. Catch the fire, spinning on this grind. Feel the pulsating, breathing through the screens. Together we're riding, tearing up the scenes. Darklite, the echoes of the night. Shout it loud under digital light. Rocking hard, yet storms in sight. Join the ride, yeah, and hold on tight. Never thunder, feel the bass drop deep. Feel the energy lift you from your seat. Eyes wide open, diving in the flare. Every second an electric snare. Dark like the echoes of the night.